Hello and welcome to 31 Days of Tarot Ethony Challenge for the 2019. And today's topic is most worked with tarot deck in 2018 and why. And I'm absolutely unable to choose one deck because I'm working with tarot quite a lot, not only for myself, but mostly for my clients. And I use several decks. And I tend to use decks for themes, for topics. I divide them. So first and foremost, and that's definitely, well, no, I'm going to start from the opposite side of the story. So for professional readings, things regarding money, work, and all the material stuff like changing houses, for example, moving to another city, I use this deck. I think it's very well known. The Witch's Tarot, right? It's the Witch's Tarot. I feel it's very earthy. That's how I feel it. It's very grounded. It's really showing what's going on. And people like it because it also depicts beautifully what's going on in the energy of the card. And perhaps another reason is that I really like the Pentacle cards in this deck. They are not appearing right now. But also the Empress is lush and abundant. Let me find, yeah, Knight of Pentacles, careful planning. Look at the way he's sitting on the horse, and the horse is standing in a beautiful in a beautiful environment. Queen of Pentacles, absolutely gorgeous card. So sure of herself. Three of Pentacles. The aspect of careful work. Six of Pentacles. Giving and taking. King of Pentacles. Oh, look how are they arranged here? King of Pentacles carefully looking at his great pentacle, and so on and so forth. I also like that the deck depicts many different environments, many different landscapes. It's quite useful when I read for people who want to move and they don't know where. Sometimes it's just, pictorial. It shows pictures of places. Sometimes you see water, sometimes you see mountains, sometimes you see some kind of a river, garden. You don't see, well, you see cities too here. I love Nine of Pentacles here. She's so happy. She's so, full of life and entering through the gate with great confidence. This is the Gate card. And the marvelous Ace, and I love the golden color visible here, and the yellows in the background and the greenery. It's one of the most radiant Aces of Pentacles I have. So that's for things, all things material, let's put it this way. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay. And now, for many people ask me about their love life, relationships, and feelings and emotions. And for this, I use the Illuminati Tarot. And frankly speaking, I'm not sure why. Because the depictions of love and relationship are quite dramatic here, and I'm not very much into being dramatic. I don't think the love is about this, but they also speak to people, I think. They're very colorful, many things are going on, but nonetheless, when you look at the card, I also like the depictions of court cards. I mean, they are a little bit artificial, but they radiate something, definitely. They are very characteristic, like this Queen of Wands. She's absolutely radiant. Prince of Swords, look at him, look at his hair, look at the way he sees something, he observes something. This really, for me, this translates the energy of people very well. And perhaps that's why I use it for relationship readings, right? Let me show you a few more cards. I guess you probably, yeah, one of the cards about love, about relationships, especially from the past. Also the depictions of the family, and generally Cups card are quite moving here. I love the Princess of Cups here, how she's surprised. She's so visibly surprised with this fish that really had no way to enter this cup, but still it happens, and this is this element of surprise here in this card. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles is also great here. Five of Cups, so sad. I also have a very special card here with the description. I think it's in Russian, and it's the only one. So the deck is quite special. I decided not to change it. Ace of Cups, absolutely gorgeous in this deck. Star, yeah, look. Everybody has their own character here in this deck. Five of Swords, the expression on the face, got a little bit blunt. I also very like this card. I like this card very much. What am I talking about? It's funny how his legs are so muscular here, and the tiny head. And it made me laugh at first, but now I get accustomed to it, and I quite like the King of Cups here. Yeah, Three of Cups. Oh, there are Two of Cups. I don't particularly like this card because I don't see partnership here. But perhaps the whole mystery about love and relationships is not about being absolutely similar to each other, but rather complementary. So it may work this way. And the way they cross bodies here, like they become one. This is a funny card because I think something shifted here. His head should be here, I think. I don't know if it's a mistake in the print or look, whatever is going on here, something's wrong with his neck. Yeah, and the King of Swords is gorgeous here. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean. And you see that this deck is quite used. I mean, it was gilded, now you barely can see it. And the sides of the cards are damaged, but it's still usable. That's why I don't change it. I think there's no reason to do it with a good deck. Now, before my most used deck, I want to show you the deck that was very often used, not because, well, because I love it, of course, and I was talking about this deck in one of my previous videos, but also because it's handy. It's in a tin and I can take it with me on my vacation, and it was also very often used. I used it also in my daily readings for I think more than a month, and it's the Zilli Tarot. And I love the colors here, the way she operates with color, the way she creates mood with color. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. Each card, each and every how do you say it? Absolutely each card is valuable here and is spot on. And yeah, this deck should be prized, I think. So I prize it. And finally, and I think this is quite obvious, The deck I use for the most important things, for my personal readings, but also for things of the greatest concern, I think, about the life itself, the purpose of it, and questions that touch spirituality. Centennial edition of Rider-Waite-Smith, classical deck. I mean, it always works. It's to the point. No, not too many intricate signs and symbols here. It's quite plain. It's quite simple, but it makes it powerful. For me, at least for me. And I love the backgrounds, that they are not so versatile. I mean, there's yellow, there's blue, sometimes cloudy. There are some black cards, blue, 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 blue. And there is this strange shade of brownish gray, which is very calming. Here we have this mix of blue and gray. Gray again. So, not much more to say about this deck. You know yourself that it is a classic, not without a reason. And I highly appreciate it, and I'm happy that I finally put my hands on it, because for a long time I've been living without it. I had absolutely not a single one deck from the Rider-Waite-Smith complex. Only the clones. So, all right. So that was it. And I think the next two topics are so interesting that I'm gonna do separate videos about it. So until then, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.